usual. Hello there, and welcome to episode 110 of my series, where I try to play the towns, cities, and urban areas of Norway perfectly on Geoguessr. That means getting a 25,000 point score for each map I play. Today, we have made it to the town of Finnsnes. So after having spent a lot of time down south recently, we're now going up north again. Finnsnes lies here on a peninsula on the strait between the mainland and the island of Senja. And going to the island of Senja should be a bucket list item for anyone who wants or who likes spectacular scenery. You have to go. That's period. Finnsnes consists of the town of Finnsnes itself, the suburb of Finnfjordbotn, and also the suburb of Silsand, clocking in at a total of about 6,300 people. It has not been considered a town for a long time, and it's actually received its town status at the turn of the century, i.e. on the January 1st, 2000. It has been booming quite a lot recently, although I don't really know why, but it might be because of people moving from the more remote areas to something a little more central. It is sort of a transport hub when it comes to the shipping traffic here, but it's kind of far away from the airports and stuff. So, but it's a good hub for tourists, I guess, during summer. And yeah, what can we say about this place? This area has not been settled. Norwegians haven't settled this area for all that long, at least not in the scale that they currently are. Anything north of sort of this fjord here was considered pretty much the wild western Norway, or the wild north, and was more or less what's it called? Not uniquely, more or less exclusively inhabited by the Sami people, with some Norwegians living out on the very most sort of the outermost parts of the coastline to access the fish for fishing. So it wasn't until the 1700s, mid 1700s, that they started that an effort was made to send Norwegians up here to settle the areas. So they started settling the areas around here, sort of along the coast in the late 1700s, and then they started settling the inland areas early 1800s. So I would think that Finnsnes started growing back then. Actually, it was Lenvik, wasn't it? That was the original spot here, although, yeah. Anyways, so it's a fairly young place, and one that I've only been driving through. So I think we'll find a lot of 60s and 70s and possibly noughties architecture here. So let's go. Well, I'm not going to make this in 47 seconds. That is pretty certain. And yeah, I was worried about this, that I would find myself on the bridge between the mainland and Silsand on the other side here. So, okay, there are two promontories. We are looking at this one. And it's a shame the buildings on the shoreline here aren't visible. So I'll go with that little indentation there. And put the marker on the bridge like so. Make sure it's on the bridge. And cross my fingers. Oh no! Already? Oh why? Oh goodness me. This is gonna be one of those, isn't it? Ah, So here we are coming down. We're coming down the 855. Up here. Well, we already struck out, so I'm just gonna put this one. Well, that's alright. This is in Finnsnes, isn't it? I think it is. So I think we are in here now. It might actually be up here. So let's see, that is... Okay, some car maintenance things. We have big systemic construction systems and a Ford dealership. Could that be up here? Yes, it is. So that puts us here. Excuse me. And on the bridge again. Is it the same location? No, we're slightly further out. And this time we're looking at the southernmost peninsula. Now, last time I was quite a lot further in than I thought. Let's see if that's the case this time as well. Or rather a lot further out. Okay. Let's use that as a thing to remind me when I start the second round. And then if we wind up on the thing again. Okay, so now we are on the Senja/Silsand side. So that means we're up here somewhere. Excuse me, I'm for coffee. No, we're not. I'm making a fool of myself. We are here, somewhere. And quite possibly there. No. No. More likely here. Yes, and we got some greenhouses and stuff. This is well, as you can see, a garden center. And we are here. Right. So that was 2 strikeouts on that thing. And I want to have a little look. So the first time I was too far in, and the second time I was too far out. That's going to be a challenge if we have to do that again. But okay, let's try. Eastwards, okay. What does it say over here? To Skogen. Ah, right. So we are just up the road from where we were. So if we go over there, we should see, yeah, the garden center is there. Right. Well, it's not an easy one, but we are. Oh, it should be about there. Oof, this is a tricky one, and I have to rely on reckoning rather than pinpointing. I think that is that. And that is that. Then we got the two houses here closer. So I don't think this is too desperately wrong. Oh, wow. Okay. That's unexpected. Okay. I'm within. All these sort of semi-rural locations. Bottenhoyen. Okay, so the end of the fjord. Pasture. That's the word I'm looking for. As well as a churchyard and a traffic station. I have a feeling we're up here still. We could be. Well, be. Yes, we're up here. This is the here's the traffic station. That's the road authorities, where you can get your licenses, etc. for driving. And that looks like a campsite or something. So we got that little cabin. Looking at the back end of that should put us here. Now, how about we go downtown in... yes, we're actually sort of downtown. So what's this then? It's the dental clinic in Norwegian and Sami. And here we have, okay, so that's a driving school. What's the name of this thing then? Park Road. And something starting with an H. Well, that's Heimlimyra. I would be surprised if it... No. Oh, the Health Care Center Road. Okay. That's here. Here's the Park Road. So we're right here. Let's see. That must be that. That must be that. That is that. Yes, and then we got that one with an angle on it. So looking east, clipping the south corner of this house. Like so. Right? Right. Moving onwards, round 4. Oh, yeah, we're right next to the bridge, but not on it. So this time we're here. That's the pedestrian crossing going across like so. We should be there. Bullseye, nice. Final round. Ooh, okay. Where might this be then? I think I'm moving along. Probably I'm along this one of these roads down here. Klaverveien, the climb road. So let's see if we can find that. Wait a minute. Yes. Tyrholt Bjørnli. Klaverveien. Here we go. So that's this little road going off to the side here. Now, how far away from it were we? So somewhere around here then. Okay, so it's going down that way. Okay, so we got White House with a garage. here somewhere. Let's see. Okay, let's count the buildings on top of the road. No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This here is the bus stop because you see Kleverven. Oh, that's sneaky. Okay, right. So right that here is the bus stop. So now we here. So these are those. We got a tiny garage thingy. Must be that one. There's a fair bit of misalignment here going on here. But that should be that one. And I turn around, there's a house here, there's a house there. So I believe but I'm not certain. I believe we're looking at that house, but none is this thing. That has me a little mystified. Okay, let's move on a little bit. Then we got a house here. Can we clean up the image, please? Please? Yeah, I think that's right. And it was. There we are. Okay. Yeah, that's a fair spread of the places in Finnsnes, and oh, yeah, we never got to see the seal sun bit, but yeah, and but other than that, it was a nice spread across town. So that is episode 110 and Finnsnes done. Check in tomorrow for episode 111. And until then, as always, bye bye.